Y'all see the camping grounds, at least one of the camping grounds we use for the text. We'll give some of y'all some time to catch up. So I'm gonna go through the song. Now I got my superhero uniform on. We gonna get busy. Now y'all know right now I'm just on the water, so I can't drink nothing else. Just water, 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 water. Tomorrow I'll start my nothing fast. Nothing. Shouts out to my auntie Loretta Burrows. Thank you for joining us. We are on this water thing today. Let's see. What did we talk about yesterday? Did we talk about water? Yeah, we spoke about water yesterday. Let me get my information together. Because we got our show tonight. And where is my folktale book? Here it go. Alright, so shouts out to Brother Shaka. Shouts out to Sister CeeLo. It's almost camping time. It's almost camping time. Alright, so that week is going to be crazy, family. Uh, I will be in the DC area doing the show, of course, live. Have a workshop I have to go to. I think that Umoja to that Ujima. We leave on that Ujima the 13th. So I'm gonna come in from the airport, come home, grab my kids, and I'm gonna swing out to the campground. And hopefully we get everything rolling, get up with y'all, start our ritual, do our morning ritual, do some ceremonies, do some teaching, some storytelling, and keep it moving, right? Get some of the young people, because we got a couple people that are going out on the Vision Quest Challenge. So we're gonna get them ready, right? So family, it's gonna be a powerful 5 days. Now you don't have to come out for the whole 5 days. We still got the weekend. You still come out on the weekend. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. But you know how we do it here, right? Here we go. Good morning, nephew. Thank you for the t-shirt and books. No, thank you. Thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to get the t-shirts and the books. Right? So and thank you for supporting and tuning in every morning. So we got one t-shirt out, family. Don't forget to order your t-shirt. Now, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna talk to Sister Navita. We're gonna work something out. All right, but hey, here we go. Grab your water. Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now here we go, listen. Raise your glass and drink your water. My fault. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Oh man. Move your body, drink some water. Drink again. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Here's the best part. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. You're right, CeeLo. Breathe, drink, move, lift. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Come on. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. 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 I want to welcome everybody. I want to say, great Kujichagulia fam. Let's look at some other stuff as well and have our regular conversation and our regular talk. Although I can't break out that ambrosia right now, it is some brewing, by the way. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Alright, family, I want to say once again, great Kujichagulia to each and every last one of you. I'm going to post up the link for those that want to explore the possibility of the shirts. Auntie, we're going to talk because you already got the shirt and you just want the shirts. You don't want the books unless you want the other books that I have as well. But here we go. Let me see. I'm going straight to it. Now, I'm able to do something that I have not been able to do on my computer in a long time. My battery was dead. I had to replace the battery. So, I was looking at about $100. So I got on eBay and I found a battery for $14. I said, so this means I could broadcast anywhere. Shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. I see you out there. I see you. Man, some of y'all old enough to remember Romper Room. Remember the Magic Mirror on Romper Room? Those of you that are at least from Ohio. Yeah, y'all remember Romper Room with the Magic Mirror? I see you. I see you, Navita. I see you, CeeLo. I see you, Loretta. I see you too, Kwame. I see you, Shaka. Y'all remember Romper Room? Dang, I'm old. But I love it because a lot of my peers were not blessed enough to make it to this point. We've been able to do what I'm able to do. I'm able to gather true friends and family and sit around and salute those people that really matter. You know what I'm saying? Remember those people that many of us kind of put in the dustbin of history. You know? Who said that? Oh, CeeLo, you remember Romper Room? Miss Molly, I don't even remember the woman's name now. I was real little when Romper Room was on. So some of y'all telling on yourself, right? I don't remember her name. I just remember it was a white lady who had a magic mirror, and I used to wonder why the magic mirror never saw me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this ain't no damn magic mirror. Ain't no mirror. But I couldn't cuss there. You know what I'm saying? She never saw Shaka. Oh, no. Hell no. She would have never saw no Shaka. Man. All right. Oh, there we go. But now it won't let me get to the share bot. Won't let me get to the share. So give me a 7. You know what I'm saying? Never saw me. You know. And then somebody told me, well, you're not writing in. So oh, okay. You might got a point, but I think she don't like me. I just think she don't like me. You know. You said being she saw Christine. I recall Romper Room. There was no mistake she didn't see me, and I didn't want her to. You know you wanted her to say your name, man. Everybody wanted to hear their name on TV. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like on the internet now where you can just post up. You know, back then, getting on TV was a rarity. You know what I'm saying? You really either had to be very talented or very lucky or very connected. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt about that. You know, nowadays you can just pick up a camera and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm doing. Just picking up my camera, doing my thing. You know? So family. Listen. So, tonight we have folk tales for grown folks. Now let's look at this story, right? I don't know what the story is, but y'all, because y'all tune in with me early, those daily toasters, y'all get an opportunity to hear it first. All right, so man, we're moving fast. The lark burying her father. Listen, this is the story for the night, and this one has a moral. The lark, according to an ancient legend, was created before the earth itself. And when her father died, as there was no earth, she could find no place of burial for him. She let him lie uninterred for 5 days. And on the 6th day, not knowing what else to do, she buried him in her own head. Hence, she obtained her crest, which is properly said to be her father's grave hillock. I don't even know if I want to read. I want to think about that. I don't even know if I want to read the reason behind that one. Let's read that one again. I gotta cover that up. The lark, according to ancient legend, was created before the earth itself. And when her father died, as there was no earth, she could find no place of burial for him. She let him lie uninterred for 5 days. And on the 6th day, not knowing what else to do, she buried him in her own head. Hence, she obtained her crest, which is properly said to be her father's grave hillock. Here we go. Youth, y'all ready? Youth's first duty is reverence to parents. Oh, I'm gonna tear that motherfucker. Oh, I'm tearing it. I'm gonna tear it up. I am gonna tear it up tonight. Tonight. At 9 p.m. I'm going in, family. I'm going in. This is that one right there. You might need to let the baby stay up for that one. You might really need to let the baby stay up for that one. You know what I'm saying? What's a hillock? Oh, a hillock. It's like it's a hill, a burial hill. You understand what I'm saying? Like a small mound, okay? A hillock. Like a small burial, it's a burial mound. Grave hillock. Because some people, rather than bury them under the ground, they raise the ground around the individual, which was the beginning of mounds. All right, so I ran into another problem with trying to I need to post up this real quick. Where we at? All right, hopefully you get it. You got it. So it's like the Hillock. So you know, I mean that's a powerful one, especially since we get up and we talk about the ancestors on the daily toast. Have a safe journey. Um, have a safe journey. Sister CeeLo, she about to get her 3 miles in. Shoot, I'm on day. What day is it? Good God Almighty, I'm on day 9. No, yeah, I'm on day 9. Cause tomorrow I start my no water piece. So we ain't gonna have nothing tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Then we're gonna start toning it down, right? Because I'm be in DC. We're at a camping trip. It's gonna, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, doing a lot. Tell her to get another 3 in for me. She already gone, Kwame, but she might have heard. I gotta hip her to the podcast because she could listen to it while she walk. But since it's so early in the morning, I'm quite sure that she is trying to be aware of her surroundings. You know, so I'm not mad at her. Wish her the best. Let me post this up real quick, and then we go and move on because I've been stalling. Wow. There we go for the t-shirts. Quality, high quality t-shirt. And they only gonna get better. Sister Navita just let me know that we may be able to produce them ourselves, so we might be able to employ some of our own kids. Damn. I mean, the blessings just don't stop, right? I had Cleve over at the school yesterday, him and a whole bunch of other young people. They was up there breaking down the garden. You know, everybody else was just seeing greens, and I was seeing a meal. Those greens, that lettuce, oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, Lord have mercy. But hey, you know, I will have my time to eat again. I promise. All right. Now, deep breathing. Remember I told you breath is the most important thing, so let's look at it. Breathing detoxifies and release toxins. I am on one powerful word. This is a blog. Breathing detoxifies and releases toxins. Breathing releases tension. Let's look into that one. Think how your body feels when you are tense, angry, scared, or stressed. It constricts. Your muscles get tight and your breathing becomes shallow. When your breathing is shallow, you are not getting the amount of oxygen that your body needs. Breathing, number 3, breathing relaxes the mind, body, and brings clarity. Breathing relieves emotional problems. All right? That's number 4. Number 5, breathing relieves pain. Breathing massages your organs, your internal organs. Breathing increases muscle. Let's read this one. Breathing is an oxygenation process to all of the cells in your body. With the supply of oxygen to the brain, this increases the muscles in your body. I don't understand that one. Okay. Breathing strengthens the immune system. All right. Oxygen travels through your bloodstream by attaching to hemoglobin in your red blood cells. This in turn then enriches your body to metabolize nutrients and vitamins. Breathing improves posture. Breathing improves quality of blood. Deep breathing removes all the carbon dioxide, increases oxygen in the blood, and thus increases blood quality. Now, let me say this. Those of us that look at these meiotic principles, right? There's a balance. There needs to be a healthy balance between carbon, because carbon causes certain things in the body, certain reactions in the body, just like oxygen do. So we need to find a balance. Later studies are showing this. We often want to get rid of one, will say one is bad, the other is good. The body extracts the oxygen and releases carbon dioxide, right? It releases the carbon dioxide. But that carbon dioxide also does some things too. This is why with the Ashe breath, we talk about holding the breath. You know what I'm saying? Slowing down the whole process so that you can truly extract, because really, a lot of our lungs, we are not extracting all the air. We are not extracting all of the oxygen from what we breathe in. I'm just letting y'all know. So you breathe in, you let out probably 50% of the oxygen. So you need to learn, teach your body how to be a little bit more efficient. All right. Breathing increases digestion. I can go for that one. And assimilation of food. Breathing improves the nervous system. Breathing strengthens the lungs. Okay. Proper breathing makes the heart stronger. Proper breathing assists in weight control. Breathing boosts energy levels and improves stamina. Breathing improves cellular regeneration. Breathing elevates moods. Now, I just looked this up because I didn't know research prior to this, stuff like this. I did it last year, but also I've been studying the breath for a long time. So feel free to do your own research. I just try to let people know that there's information out there, right? So maybe I look up the whole carbon dioxide piece and the benefits of carbon dioxide. Not saying you need to, get a whole bunch of carbon dioxide, but I want people to understand the balance in that system. That's a system. Air in, air out. It's a system. Air in, air out. It's a system. And if we learn to master that, we take ourselves one step closer to being able to master that body aspect of who we are. And with the breath controls a lot of things. Hold on, homie. You came down here 20 minutes late. Okay. So get my time, Holmes. Let's go. All right. Send some goo energy to Charlotte this morning. She has okay, cool. Good energy. All right. Shouts out to Miss Charlotte. We're going to be toasting. All right. So, we did the story. We ain't do the days today. We send the energy out to Miss Charlotte. Everything. We ask the ancestors to be with you. Everything move well. Okay? All right, here we go. We are on Kujichagulia. Y'all got it? For those that don't know and don't speak the language, Kujichagulia is self-determination. Demonic principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. The Hermetic law is correspondence. Male name is Kwabena. That's me. It's my day. And female name, Abena or Abina. Right? Now, that's Gina. Right? So, all right. So we got a Kwabena and an Abena in the house. I'm digging it. Today in the African Center Culture Virtue and Value System, which from the Emotional Emancipation Circle, we will be having the training this week. Warrior training will be this Kaumba. I think that's the 9th. We will start. I'm going to be there about 1 o'clock, right? Because the times got mixed up. We're going to do some warrior training prior to, right? And whatever meetings I need to have, we're going to knock them out. But I'm going to be there 1 to about 6 o'clock, because from 3 to 5, we will be having the Emotional Emancipation Circle. We have in Wolof today, Kursa, self-respect and respect for others. Akan ethics, generosity and beneficence. And in Yoruba, we got Ifarabali, calmness. All right? So, speaking of all that, it's time for us to get to the stars of the show. water don't taste that good. It's supposed to be artesian water. I think it's more like teasing water. It's teasing me, right? All right. Here we go. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass. We lift up our glass, and we toast that great power that holds the universe together. By whatever name you choose to call this power, we call on this first ancestor, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the stars of the show. Without any further ado, we grab the pretty book and we grab the list. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, George and William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman Nail, Normal X, Pet Mile, Rob, Malika Pakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore, Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kendi, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie LeBester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds Stanley, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, R. Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. We have DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tom Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Had Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nana Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earleton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe, Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lillian Green, Nathan Green, Bette Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles. Y'all got it? And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. All right, family, from there, where do we go? We go to the present moment. The challenge today, activate those reticular formations. We are looking for self-determination. We are looking for the mighty, mighty Kujichagulia, family. Hashtag Kujichagulia. Find a picture. Find a thought. Find an idea. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Find it, share it. Find it, share it. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill it. You know, because when we hunt, you know, as human beings, we got that, you know, once we get on it, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down for yourself for a little bit. Get a little bit to rub off on you. You know what I'm saying? Wrestle and get the blessing of Kujichagulia on you, right? That's what, you know, because, I mean, really, we hunting our principles. We have to find our principles because we have been convinced, or many of us have been convinced that they don't exist, right? They don't exist, right? But they exist as long as we exist. Cleveland, yeah. Going over there going to sleep ain't doing nothing. Check the weather. Do we need to water the plants before we leave, or is it about to rain? So in the moment, family, we are looking, activating those reticular formations. We are seeking out Kujichagulia. From there, move to the future. We lift up our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We remember that everything we think, say, and do, and allow affects them. Now I heard a great quote. They say, the only, check this out, Kwame, the only virtue that can't be faked is courage. The only virtue that can't be faked is courage. Do we have the courage to practice our stuff? You know what I'm saying? Can we really? I mean, because in a world of madness, it takes courage to practice your principles. It takes courage to do that. The question is, do we have the courage, regardless of what everybody else is doing, right? So we lift up our glass to those future generations, and we will show courage so that they can demonstrate courage. And we say, I say. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations, and we lift up our glass. We say Ashe, and we're gonna add one more. Brother Kwame is asking for something, a blessing to roll out, the ancestors to roll out with his beloved. So we lift up the glass, and for any other special requests, because when we do this, family, I need people to understand this is not an empty action. We're asking our ancestors to be with us. Those of us that put our ancestors on the list, whether we still sleep or whatever, we ask for our ancestors to be called upon. We ask for them, in a sense, to be awakened, so that energy is out here. So what I'm asking you to do is, now that we've been doing this for almost 2 years straight, start using energy. It's sort of like having a light switch and never turning it on. You know what I'm saying? You never click the light switch. You stumble around in the dark. We don't have to stumble around in the dark no more. We got our ancestors, family. You know what I'm saying? Plug in. Plug in. You know what I'm saying? So we ask our ancestors to go with Sister Charlotte as she goes on her adventure, on her quest, right? And last but not least, I toast the most powerful being in the room. And guess who that is? That's you. Each and every last one of you, thank you for taking the time, for joining us, whether you join us live, super powerful, right? You know, you join us afterwards. Lightweight powerful, not as powerful as those that's there at the original, right? But you know, it's not a knockoff. You got the original, but it's, it's levels to this, right? So we lift up our glass, and we salute all of y'all. And pretty soon I'll be able to feast on that ambrosia, because I can't even go downstairs and test it. So I'm going to have to use a side tester. I might have to go and kidnap Cleve, get him to go down there so that he can start knowing what the proper ambrosia tastes like, because it's almost been 3 days. One love, family. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. And I'm so happy that I could carry my computer around with me again. But I need to let y'all know that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media and rocking with the best. All right, family. You know this is a Heart of Some production. We just finished the Daily Toast. I'm asking each and every last one of you to like and to share, right? Whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, however you do it on Spreaker. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Play. You know what I'm saying? You can find me anywhere, right? Just Google Daily Toast. Look it up. Hashtag Daily Toast. As a matter of fact, let's look up hashtag Daily Toast, see what we come up with. All right? And this is Artist Symbol Production. Strive to blow up your old paradigm. All right, family, we out.